All right, so wraps and dip, can you combine them? Yes, absolutely. That's actually my favorite way to wear the Dipsy Dip wraps. So in this mani, you can see that I have a lot going on my nails. I did an ombre on several of the nails, and then I added the wrap in through the looking glass as an accent on my thumb, pointer, and middle finger. This is one of my favorite wraps. I think it's so gorgeous, and this design is just very relaxing. So let's get right to it. On all of the nails, I've already dipped. You can see I've already finished the pinky and my ring finger. I did a couple different ombres with Wisteria, Sea Glass, Sea Breeze, and then I laid over the Dipsy Dip wrap on top. On my thumbnail, there's actually a couple dips of clear, the full wrap, and then you'll see me dip and clear on top of that a little bit down the road here. So let's get on to it. All right, so here we are. We're just picking out the right size wrap for my middle finger here. You see that I've already dipped a couple times in clear. You'll also want to activate and buff the clear. And then you're going to put on the wrap and dip over the top. Now make sure you activate and buff before applying the wrap. That way you can eliminate any bumps and ridges or any extra texture, and that way your wrap will go on a lot smoother. So remove that top clear film. Got stuck to my hand a little bit there. Does that happen to anybody else? Raise your hands in the comments. So once you get it off there, go ahead and lay it down next to your cuticle and then smooth it out across the rest of the nail. Now I have really weirdly shaped nail beds. It's just how they've always been. It's how they always will be. And so wraps typically don't fit me that great anyway, no matter what the brand. And so you can go in there and clean it up with a cuticle pusher or a small angled brush dipped in nail polish remover or acetone. Just don't get too crazy with the acetone because you don't want to remove all the dip that you would just put on there too. So smooth it down, and then I use my thumbnail on the other hand to just basically rip off the wrap on the end, and then I'll smooth it out with the little file that comes with it. And here I'm just going around and trying to clean up the edges. Once you have your wraps down where you want them, now we're going to go in and dip in clear over the top. So grab your base coat, put on a nice thin layer, staying away from your cuticles and your sidewalls or the skin around the nail. And then you're going to dip into your powder. Just like normal, I would recommend at least probably 2 layers of this clear. If you really want to seal it in really well, make sure you cap the edges, like run the brush around the tip of your nail to really make sure it's sealed in there, especially if you do a full wrap over your nail. Now this pointer finger here, you can see I only did the wrap on like a diagonal, and so it won't matter quite as much, but for the thumb and the middle finger, you're going to want to make sure you cap the ends. That way it doesn't lift where the wrap is. For the sake of time in this video, I dipped the second time off camera here, just so I can shorten the video. And then you're going to want to dust off the extra powder, of course, and apply activator, just like normal. The rest of the steps from here on out are the same. Activate, buff, file, do any shaping, activate again, and then apply your top coat. And then you'll have a beautiful wrap encapsulated in your clear dip. One thing that I forgot to mention, you can see here that I completely finished my pinky and my ring finger. I dipped, I did the ombres, I activated, buffed, activated, and applied top coat. Totally finished out my ring and my pinky finger before moving on to the wrap and the clear dip on the other fingers. And that's just because they weren't getting the wrap application. However, if you were going to encapsulate a wrap on all 5 fingers, of course, you would follow the process like I do for the thumb, the pointer, and the middle finger. So we've already, you can see here, applied the activator, buffed, applied the second layer of activator, gave it a couple minutes, and then I'm going in and applying the top coat. And then that's it. I'll let you finish out watching, and I hope you have a great day. Leave in the comments what kind of videos you want to see next. See you later.